Okay guys, got the Ranger 6x6 project in the shop today. I just brought it in to do a little bit of wiring cleanup. I wanted to install some things that I bought for it a while ago. I was going to sell the thing, so I kind of stopped working on it. But now that I'm going to keep it, I figure I might as well do these things that I've been wanting to do to it. I was actually running this while I was doing installing my heater kit on my 900 Ranger. So I kind of got back into what this Ranger needs and what I need to do to it. I need a new spark plug. I got some spark plugs coming for it, and I got a new belt coming for it. I knew about the belt, but the spark plug, seems like I never have the right spark plug for this, so I ordered a 4-pack. So we'll get that installed. I run it with the choke on a little too long, and I think I wrecked the spark plug. So just not used to that choke. This is a carbureted engine, so just not used to the choke, and just forgot about it. I didn't run it too long, but long enough I think I wrecked the spark plug. That actually might have been a used spark plug that I stuck in there. Because I think when I first got this thing and I was having trouble getting it to run, I believe I swapped in a used spark plug. So we'll get a brand new one in there. But under the hood is where I've been working, trying to clean up my wiring. When you add a lot of stuff to these Rangers, you get a lot of wires running everywhere. You can't really help that. But I've added a few things to this older Ranger that they normally don't have. This was one of the first Rangers to come out. 99 is actually when the first Ranger came out. It was a 6x6. It was not this one. They kind of redesigned it. But this is one of the first ones. And they were not thinking about adding all kinds of accessories to these. I don't really know exactly what I plan to add to this thing, so I've just added a few things. I added one of these bars, power bars. This is like what my 900 Ranger has, and it's coming right from the battery. You get a positive and a negative, so you can connect positive and negative to these terminals here. This comes with 4 terminals. I've got this one here is on a relay, and it is actually a switched power source. So I've got this weatherproof relay right here, and when I turn the switch on, this pole right here, this stud right here gets power only when the switch is on. Not sure what I'm going to do with this one. This might be for more power accessories if this one gets full. I'm not sure, but I've got an option which I like. There's another option for another post right here. This is for the winch. I did not install that, but that's the winch control. But like I said, I'm just trying to kind of clean or keep everything fairly clean on this thing. Another thing about this switched power is these Rangers, these older Rangers, don't even come with that. Because, like I said, they're not really thinking about options or upgrades for these, so they never really had it. There's a switch, or there's a wire. I believe it is this one right here. It's the red one with a white stripe. I believe that is your power. It has power with the switch on only. So I don't want to take and put a bunch of accessories on this wire because it's not a huge wire. So that's why I added my relay. All this wire is doing is triggering the relay to turn on, and then I'm going to get all my power directly from the battery, or from this big wire right here coming off the relay. So I could add quite a bit of stuff on there, especially LED stuff. So I'm going to start wiring up my lights. one by one. If you remember, I got these all from Auxbeam. I got that one. I got the light bar up there, and I got the 2 side lights right there on each side. I'm gonna get those wired up in future videos. But this one here, I do have this one wired up, and I'll show you how it works. I've actually got this one wired up. It's one of the Auxbeam, and they have they call it an accent light. And when I turn the switch on, that comes on all the time. I'm gonna use it like a daytime running light. It is amber, so I should be fine. It should be totally legal if I go on the road with this. And then when I turn my high beams on, I've got it tapped into the high beams, which is the yellow wire on this harness. The yellow wire is your high beams. I've tapped into that. So when I turn my high beams on, this light bar comes on, and I can actually see, because these lights here are absolutely horrible, and you can't hardly see anything with those lights. So now at least when I go to high beam, I'll have a light, and I'll be able to see what's in front of me. So that's about it. Waiting on parts on this now. I'm gonna get this back together, take it for a little drive, test out my lights that I got so far. And yeah, guys, I guess I'll see ya. I think I'm gonna pick up a heater for this too while I'm at it. Get a heater in this thing just in case I gotta work on my 900 and I gotta run this. I hate being cold. And another thing is, I might pick up a plow for this. Not a fancy one, just maybe a cheap one. I don't have a lot of funds for something like that, but maybe if I can find one used. The guys usually start throwing stuff up for sale like that about now. If I can find a cheap one, maybe I'll throw it on here, have a little fun with this thing with a little plow on it. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's gonna do it for this one. I guess I'll see you guys.